How to fix FC26 crashes, lag, and long loading times on RTX 4050 systems. Welcome to Teknobalta, your direct source for PC troubleshooting expertise. Today we address persistent performance issues in FC26, including crashes, severe lag, and prolonged loading times, specifically on an RTX 4050 system. This guide provides a comprehensive, technical breakdown to restore optimal gameplay. On-screen text, FC26 Performance Fix. The primary complaint involves erratic game behavior, ranging from sudden application closures to noticeable input delay during online sessions. These symptoms suggest a complex interaction between game engine optimization, hardware configuration, and driver stability. Displaying a stylized representation of game crash and lag icons. One of the most frequently cited solutions involves careful management of VSync, or vertical synchronization. This technology synchronizes the game's frame rate with your monitor's refresh rate to prevent screen tearing. Animated diagram explaining VSync function. However, VSync can also introduce input lag, particularly in competitive online games where responsiveness is crucial. Experimenting with VSync settings is paramount to finding a balance between visual fidelity and gameplay fluidity. Displaying game graphics options with VSync toggle. Initially, try disabling VSync entirely within the game's graphics settings to see if it resolves crashes or reduces input delay. This can eliminate potential synchronization conflicts that might be leading to instability. Screenshot of FC26 in game graphics settings. If disabling VSync introduces severe screen tearing, consider capping your frame rate instead. Some users find stability by limiting FPS to 60 or 120, even if their system can achieve higher frames. Showing a frame rate limiter setting in-game. Another approach is to enable VSync, but cap the frame rate to your monitor's exact refresh rate if it's not already doing so. This might provide a smoother experience without excessive input lag for some configurations. Illustrating NVIDIA Control Panel VSync settings. Beyond VSync, several advanced rendering technologies can significantly impact game performance, especially DLSS and Ray Tracing. These features enhance visual quality but demand substantial GPU resources. On-screen text, DLSS and Ray Tracing. DLSS, or Deep Learning Supersampling, upscales lower-resolution images using AI, improving frame rates, but potentially introducing artifacts or specific performance quirks. Ray tracing simulates realistic lighting and reflections, which is highly demanding on any GPU. Explaining DLSS and ray tracing concepts visually. Ensure both DLSS and ray tracing are explicitly disabled within FC20 in-game graphics options. These features, while powerful, can be a major source of instability or performance bottlenecks if not optimally implemented for the specific game version. Screenshot of FC26 graphics settings, highlighting DLSS and ray tracing toggles. Even with an RTX 4050, which is a capable modern GPU, these features can cause issues if the game's optimization for them is imperfect. Temporarily disabling them allows us to isolate the core problem. Visualizing GPU workload graph with and without these features. Graphics drivers are another critical component affecting game stability and performance. An outdated, corrupted, or even a very recent but unstable driver version can lead to crashes and poor frame rates. On-screen text, graphics driver management. Begin by ensuring your NVIDIA drivers are up to date by visiting the official NVIDIA website or using the NVIDIA app. Always download the latest recommended game-ready driver for your specific RTX 4050 GPU. Screenshot of NVIDIA driver download page. If updating does not resolve the issue, or if you suspect a recent driver update caused the problem, consider rolling back to a previous stable driver version. This often resolves compatibility issues introduced by newer driver builds. Showing NVIDIA driver history page. To perform a clean driver installation or rollback, use Display Driver Uninstaller (DDU) in Windows Safe Mode. DDU completely removes all traces of previous drivers, preventing conflicts. Demonstrating DDU utility interface. After running DDU, reboot your system and install the desired stable driver version from the NVIDIA archives. This ensures a pristine driver environment for your RTX 4050. Showing the driver installation process. Operating system integrity is fundamental for stable game performance. Regularly checking for and installing Windows updates can resolve underlying system bugs and improve compatibility. On-screen text, Windows Update and System Integrity. Navigate to Windows Settings, then Update and Security, and select Check for Updates. Install any pending updates, including optional updates, and restart your computer as prompted. Screenshot of Windows Update settings. System File Checker, or SFC, is a Windows utility that allows users to scan for and restore corrupted Windows system files. Corrupted system files can manifest as game crashes or general system instability. Explaining SFC/scannow command. Open Command Prompt as an administrator and type SFC/scannow, then press Enter. Allow the scan to complete fully, which may take some time. Command prompt window showing SFC/scannow command. If SFC finds and repairs corrupted files, restart your computer and test FC26 again. This ensures that the core operating system components are functioning correctly. Displaying SFC scan results. Game file integrity is also paramount. Corrupted or missing game files can lead to crashes and errors. Although the user has already performed this, we will reiterate the importance and method. On-screen text, game file verification. Most game launchers, like Steam, EA App, or Epic Games Launcher, provide a utility to verify game file integrity. This process checks your local game files against the server's version and replaces any discrepancies. Screenshot of a game launcher's Verify Files option. Access your game library. Right-click on FC26, navigate to its properties, and locate the Verify Integrity of Game Files option. Execute this process and allow it to complete, then try launching the game. Demonstrating file verification within a launcher. Essential runtime libraries, such as DirectX and Visual C++ Redistributables, are crucial for games to function correctly. Outdated or missing runtimes are a common cause of application errors. On-screen text, runtime libraries. Ensure you have the latest versions of DirectX installed by running the DirectX end-user Runtime Web Installer. This tool will automatically check for and install any necessary DirectX components. Showing DirectX installer interface. Similarly, download and install the latest Microsoft Visual C++ Redistributables from the official Microsoft website. Install both the x86 and x64 versions to cover all potential dependencies. Displaying Microsoft Visual C++ download page. After updating these runtime components, a system restart is often recommended to ensure all changes are properly applied. This can resolve underlying graphical or application framework errors. Generic Restart Your PC prompt. Running the game with administrative privileges can sometimes bypass file access restrictions or other permission-related issues that cause crashes. This is a simple but effective troubleshooting step. On-screen text, administrative privileges. Right-click on the FC26 executable or its shortcut, select Run as Administrator, and confirm the prompt. You can also set it to always run as administrator via the Compatibility tab in Properties. Right-click context menu showing Run as Administrator. For online lag and delay issues, which the user also reported, network connectivity plays a significant role. Even if your system is performing well, an unstable internet connection can severely impact online gameplay. Displaying network latency graphs. Ensure your internet connection is stable and that there is no excessive packet loss or high ping. A wired Ethernet connection is always preferable over Wi-Fi for online gaming. Ethernet cable connection icon. You can perform a simple ping test to a reliable server, like Google's DNS, by opening Command Prompt and typing ping 8.8.8.8t. Look for consistent low ping times and no dropped packets. Command Prompt showing ping results. Consider restarting your router and modem to refresh your network connection. This can resolve temporary network glitches and improve overall stability. Image of a router and modem. Check for any background applications that might be consuming significant bandwidth, such as large downloads or streaming services. Temporarily close these applications while playing FC26. Task Manager showing network usage. Sometimes, specific network settings or router configurations, like network address translation, NT types, can affect online game performance. Ensure your NT type is open or moderate for optimal connectivity. Router settings interface. Finally, within the NVIDIA Control Panel, you can apply specific settings for FC26 to override global defaults or in-game options. This provides granular control over GPU behavior. On-screen text, NVIDIA Control Panel customization. Open the NVIDIA Control Panel, navigate to Manage 3D Settings, and select the Program Settings tab. Add FC26 to the list if it's not already there. NVIDIA Control Panel window. Within the program settings for FC26, ensure Power Management Mode is set to Prefer Maximum Performance. This prevents the GPU from throttling under load. NVIDIA Control Panel Power Management setting. You can also experiment with texture filtering quality set to high performance or vertical sync forced off or on, depending on your in-game VSync tests. These settings can offer fine-tuned optimization. NVIDIA Control Panel Texture Filtering and VSync Settings. For optimal display, verify your monitor's refresh rate and native resolution are correctly configured in both Windows Display Settings and the NVIDIA Control Panel. Mismatched settings can cause frame pacing issues. Windows Display Settings and NVIDIA Control Panel Resolution Settings. Remember, the goal is to systematically eliminate potential causes. Start with the most impactful changes, such as VSync and driver adjustments, then proceed to system and network checks. Flowchart of troubleshooting steps. This layered approach ensures you cover all significant areas that contribute to game stability and performance. Consistent testing after each change is vital to identify the exact cause. Screenshot of FC26 running smoothly. By meticulously following these steps, you significantly increase your chances of resolving the crashing, lag, and loading issues in FC26. Precision in these technical adjustments is key to reclaiming smooth gameplay. Teknobalta logo and outro.